What do you say we send off the weekend with a great game of football, everybody? The stage is set. It is Sunday night primetime here on EA Sports. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Washington Commanders and the New Orleans Saints. Not a kicker or a puncher here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And Sunday night primetime is off and running. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action in this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First carry here for the rookie out of Penn State. Up to the races, middle of the field. Touchdown, Washington. Touchdown. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead right away. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the fourth-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
Now Prater on to send it away. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard
line. Saints to the line now, 1st and 10.
Use yellow.
Rattler now off the play action. Good slide downfield to Olave. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
First down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard
In the red zone on first. On the move, headed right. And Olave, back-to-back plays. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
Makes the stop. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
It's 2nd and goal.
Set, hut, ready.
And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
When you get stuff like that on a 2nd down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting the first down, just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's 3rd and goal.
Down, set, hut.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Give him 1 yard on that play. Another good stop, and that forces 4th and goal.
Well, these are the moments that I just live for up in the booth, man. What are you going to do as a play caller? You're going to go for it now? You're going to try to slam it in? Well, if so, you better get a whole lot more movement than he did right there.
From the gun, Rattler. And we get an incredible goal-to-go stand to begin this ball game as they force the incompletion and a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he He's finally forced out of bounds as he gets him up past the 15. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders pull that in front further, 13-zip.
Feed the beast. Second time now we've called a touchdown for him, and now he's over 100 yards. No need to go anywhere else with the football, but put it in that guy's hands.
Prater on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14, Saints nothing. Prater set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. On the return, here's Palmer. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Rattler to the air now. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Makes the catch. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
It connects down the sideline. This play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
10 at the 27-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Let's go. Set.
Still sticking with the passing game. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Rattler trying to get on second. Screen here for Kamara. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9, and that brings up third and short.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Set. Cut.
It's Kamara on third down. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. Rattler back to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Completed to his running back. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Get it! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now a run here from the gun. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this round. He's limited to no gain on the carry. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
In the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. The Commanders have an early lead. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit.
Ready,
Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Dive play straight ahead. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Hey, that's a run that's rolled off on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
That's another Washington 1st down. A gain of 14. 1st down, Washington.
He has room past the 25. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Commanders will have a first.
Washington Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
That one connects. And we might be close to this league growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
They'll try and punch it in. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Close to the hurry up here.
At the 2-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They go to him again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 20-zip lead. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21.
Saints nothing. Matt Prater set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Rattler setting the throw. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Throwing is Rattler. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. escaping. And the Commanders get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Intercepted by...
You know, I know it doesn't show up as a whole lot of return yards on the stat sheet. That's big time. Every single yard is a bonus, setting your offense up for success, and most importantly, taking the ball away and getting off the field defensively.
He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut-and-dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Dumps it off to his running back. Has a lane inside the 25. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Commanders first down. A gain of 26 yards. And the Washington first down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. That second down's going to be a good bit tougher. Can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That's a nice quick correction for his front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. It's his running back. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Now Prater on to send it away. On the return, here's Palmer. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Red, cycle.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Escapes the pocket. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. All set now. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw. Rattler. Chased out to his right. Throws this one deep down the right side. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls you just trust the most.
Has him on the quick hitter. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. And it's the Saints with third and 5.
Red, yellow. Here we go, set. Blue, ready.
Now Rattler. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw's just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Plowing up the middle. Escapes the defender. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry you coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. Third down coming up.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
60 by 6.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Daniels now on first down. Forced out to his right. He just throws this one away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
On second and 10 now, Daniels. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Oh, he's going to run for it. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first. Washington calls it second timeout. Turning the line for another first and 10.
Another Washington first down.
19.
A gain of
Out of the gun, Daniels.
First down.
Finds his back complete. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
A 36-yard attempt.
Prater puts it through. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, the points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away.
The Saints take
So it's a
over
touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
It's a cold word there. In my coat, money hungry. Trying to get some more. Don't outpack. This
Ready?
One last play before the break.
60. Here we go. Here we go.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground and start this one off. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. To send it away. On the return, here's Palmer. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10.
Set, red, fury, yellow, black, 95.
Rattler. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ready.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Come on, set, ready.
Here's Rattler, first and 10. He rolls to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Ready. Ready.
On the gun, Rattler. Dumped off to his running back. And this one only manages the yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
You want to nerd out at the end of the year with me, Kate? We'll go back and look at the amount of time per completion in the league. The best of them are around 2.2 seconds. The guys that hold on to the longest, they're somewhere around 2.6 seconds. You give your quarterback that kind of eternity to throw, they'll find a completion.
Connection made with his back deep downfield. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Buys time, rolling right. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. But and that's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. To the left side, caught by Shaheed. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That's another Saints first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Kamara has the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown.
The kicker on for the point after.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points.
Saints 7.
Now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
There's a dive up the middle, and he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
At the 40-yard line.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Strike. Let's go.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Saints adding an extra DB. This is 3rd down.
Ready.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Hey, a normal old stop on 3rd down just wasn't good enough for this group. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from them literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
1st and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Here we go. Set. Huh?
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Bails out of the pocket quick. Rolling, and takes a deep shot down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Ready. Ready.
Here's Rattler. He's looking deep once again. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
Brings up third down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Connection made to Shaheed. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Escapes out to the left. He can run it. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Tackle made by Trey Amos.
On the stop. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Rattler to the air now. Pitch made left side by Palmer. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Down.
Shotgun now on third down. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point of this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Throwing is Rattler. That'll be the first and more. And they will be on the verge of a touchdown here, partners. He pushes this down to the 5-yard line. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
6 yards. And the Saints, first down.
Ready?
Working inside the red zone. The back's got it. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints shrinking the lead some in the third. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about distraction and calm as much as anything.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. He's at midfield. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
That keeps the Saints the score. Commanders 31, Saints 13.
Reed now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Here we go. Start.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8. Daniels now. And he's got it. It's in close. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
We've reached the end of the third on Sunday Night Primetime. It is the Commanders with the football and a nice lead, too, as they try to finish off this win. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Here we go.
Right up the gut. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal.
At the Saints' 2-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
Here's another for it. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders put up even more points in a win. Prater on for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders continue piling on to this lead.
Saints 13.
Now Prater on to send it away.
Prater is set to kick off.
On the return, here's Palmer. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Rattler setting to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he slides down. We'll see what the business is with this penalty flag. This could be coming back. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20. Rattler back to throw. On the move, headed right. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Absolutely fires this one right side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Our coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
And a productive run there on second down. That's a gain of 6.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Go.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. Well, he got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down? Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Now Prater on to send it away. On the return, here's Palmer. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
On the return. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Let's go. Hut.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
32. Set.
Rattler trying again on second. Gets this one to Shaheed. And he's going to be pushed down near that 40-yard line. It's a pickup on the 11. And the Saints are going to have a first down. We've set it down, score him at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
Ready. Drill green. 10 black. Set. Go.
Now Rattler. Flushed out of the pocket. For the sideline, and he locates Johnson. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
At the 50-yard line.
Here we go.
Rattler sends this to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. So second down coming up.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
Almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football. He's got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, third down. He'll air it out on third. Going deep here for the end zone. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. Brings up fourth and long. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That'll be a 20-yard hit on fourth down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving. They've got first down from the 31.
Set. Ready.
They'll work against the blitz. Chased out to his right. And that one is picked off. But wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds. That's just going to be incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Red, 38.
From the gun, Rattler. Breaks free in the center of the field. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints putting up points in a game decided. Chris Olave with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Saints cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Saints 20.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Viking, here we go.
This is Ja'Cory Crosby-Merritt, and it for the first time. And that's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be second down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Now Daniels off the play action. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
They're on him behind the line, and gives the receiver. Doesn't work. And everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Nineteen Tiger.
Setting him on the dime. he's going to get him 7 there. It's third down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run, crossing that first down marker.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Commanders very close to an 11th win this season. 6 yards to go here. It's third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
Yeah, and when it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing. And as you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, then you need to go connect. It's a great play.
Now Prater on to send it away. On the return, here's Palmer. This makes it up to the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10.
Set, steal, block, set.
Now Rattler on the play fake. Headed out right. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to get this one at 36-yard line. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
That's good for a Saints first down.
Here's Rattler, first and 10. Forced out to his right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Commanders get it back after making their third first-half interception.
Yeah, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And so if you've heard this before, Brock, they've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Commanders continue piling it on here in the fourth. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders grow their lead yet again. Now Prater on to send it away.
Prater set to kick off.
On the return, here's Palmer. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Green jack, set. Blue, drill, cut.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Trying to push deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Kish is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offensive line fast.
Brings up second and goal.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're left with third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
Here we go. You're ready.
And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with the touchdown. The Saints making the scoreboard look a touch better.
The kicker on for the extra point.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points.
Saints 27.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a half to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Gotta find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from New Orleans.